I was just gonna get a scanner to get all the postcards we have in the Historical Society digitized.
Postcards are beautiful.
So I want to save them so you could go on my website and now and search them.
Right.
So that was the idea for the project. But as you take the class, for community history, I had to involve the community. So all of you, that's how the movie happened.
Okay.
Okay.
Rolling.
Thank you for coming and being a part of our movie project today. Would you tell us when you first came to Avon and how you found it, or when you first started living here?
Okay.
You can take turns.
Well,
Yeah, I'll
let me
take
start
it.
with that. I interrupt you a second. I came to Avon when I was a child.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, my parents rented 2 bedrooms in the Kenny House on Sylvania Avenue. So I was familiar with Avon, and Mary was familiar with Manhattan. And she loved New
the big
Jersey
city.
when
Yeah.
we came down here.
But we were living in Neptune City. We had a cute little English Tudor house, and when I was pregnant with Dennis, our third child, we needed something bigger. So it was Jerry McCarthy on Garfield Avenue who told us there was a house for sale on Norwood Avenue. So it was a summer rental. They had the first floor was one apartment, and there was another floor on the second apartment.
Two-family?
And then
Converted.
Converted.
and then a garage apartment. So it was just a summer rental. So he showed us, he got a big flashlight because there's no electricity, and he's going in each window and showing us the house. So
From the outside?
out from the outside.
No,
So
and then we got inside.
we got inside, but this was 1970.
Right.
So I was pregnant with Dennis, and then we ended up buying the house. Well, we asked the people, the one couple who was living in the garage apartment for the summer, if they wouldn't mind moving in to the house because I was having 3 boys. You wouldn't want to be upstairs or downstairs. They had no problem.
It was a good move.
Yeah,
That was
no
a good
problem.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were lucky to find that house. I think we paid $37,500.
Yeah, you
Can you
probably
imagine
did.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we came in 73 and we paid 47.
We
Yeah.
paid
My
40.
father paid 47.
Seven,
Yeah,
he
a few years later.
Ours needed a lot of work.
That house needed a ton of work.
Yeah, but you know what, Nora, we all wallpapered, we all painted, antiqued. Do you remember that word?
Yes. Yeah.
So we did, we kind of did the work ourselves. And then the kids, they all went to Avon
Avon
School
School.
and St. Rose's High School. And because we were almost 10 blocks away, they rode their bikes. But the school didn't have the spot for the bikes.
Oh, there was no bike rack. No, there was no bike rack when I went
So
there.
but Father Joe from St.
Oh,
Elizabeth,
here.
he used to let the kids park the bike by the sacristy there, by the rectory.
Well, yeah,
So-
because it was a long walk home for
It
lunch.
was a long, and then,
Exactly,
you know what I said to Brian coming in? Then they used to come home for lunch. So you needed a bike.
You needed the bike
Yeah.
because we were almost as far as you.
Yeah.
Right.
Only you were just down to two more blocks. But
Yeah.
and John's family too was that far away.
Well,
to
we
come
were
home for
probably
lunch.
the only family that had 5 kids because the McGrinneys had, 8?
8,
Down the street,
Higgins
Higgins had 14.
right?
and 2
Plus-
St.
And
Bernards.
2 St. Bernard dogs, yeah. But it
And
was,
Leathers had what, 7?
7, I think.
Yeah.
McCarthy's had 8.
8.
Rory's
Looney's
had
had
8.
7.
McGrory said,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a big family town.
Lots of big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only
And
had 4.
then-
We were tiny.
And then you could take the playpen, either put it on the porch or put it on the front yard and put the baby in it and just go in the house and do what you had to do. Can you imagine doing that today? You couldn't.
No.
No,
No.
you couldn't.
You couldn't.
You
No.
couldn't.
Mm-mm.
No, so on the other thing you had on that paper was about your friends, all the friends you met
Oh, yeah.
as a young family, and all the parents that
Well, I
you
think
met.
all the mothers met on the beach, primarily in front of the Avon Inn, and then the guys became friendly and everything. And it was like 14 or 15 couples that we were very friendly with. So when it came time for us to move into the house full time, they all volunteered to help, and it was a blessing because somebody was doing this, somebody was doing that. So a 6-month job for me got done in about 3 weeks, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing with all those couples was they got into a pattern of going out for dinner on Friday nights, and you soon learned you had to go out with them because they would come back to your house for cocktails and dessert if you didn't. So We learned that quick, but
Lay on the floor.
yeah.
No one's
Lay
on.
on the floor. Yeah, yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
Anything else? Any other stories about raising your family in town that we didn't talk about? We talked about the school
Yeah,
and St. Rose.
yeah.
No, but one of the things that I put in my little notes there was Mary was from Manhattan, I was from Jersey City, and I was only down here as a kid, but we were just totally amazed at what a town it was when we came down here compared to Manhattan and Jersey City. The other thing on our block between Ocean and First, when we moved in '70, there were only maybe 5 houses that were year-round.
Yeah, there was.
And gradually, I don't think there's anything that's not year-round now. So
I have a few on my block that
Yeah.
are summer only.
some of those newer houses
The
are that
newer
way.
ones. So you know that Patty Riley's old house, that's a summer house. He's
Yeah.
only there in the summer.
Oh, is that right?
Yes,
Because
and
that's
then-
a great house.
Next to Westhoven's, where all the Kowskis are renting
Right.
now, that's a summer house. They live in Summit. And then that really old Avon house next to next to Patty Riley's house,
Oh, yes.
bungalow there, she's only here in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in New York City
Oh, she's in the
in
city.
the winter, right. So I'm gonna give you, this is a postcard of the beach. So if you wanna hold it like that, and then if you were, I'll ask you the question when I go back over here. So if you were going to write a postcard,
Is this a Garfield? Is this Garfield?
that's Washington.
Washington, okay.
So it's taken from the bridge looking down.
What a picture.
So if you were writing a postcard to your family, or you were just here and you wanted to write about Avon, what would you write on the postcard? You can each do it separately.
I just think people that receive that postcard should know what Avon is really like. You know, the beaches are clean, the water's clean, the people are friendly.
And the lifeguards.
And the, what was it up there before?
The pavilion,
Before the pavilion, Scopas.
Scopas.
And it was just a great town. And when Mike Healy got married,
Okay, I remember.
he got his reception was down in Jackson, Mississippi, and 12 families from town made it down to that
Can you
wedding.
imagine that?
Wow.
That's the
Mississippi.
definition of small town USA. You know,
Yeah.
and
Yes,
friendships.
we're going to Suchecki's wedding in Charleston at the end of November, or right before Thanksgiving.
Which one's getting married?
Matt, Craig's son Matt.
Yeah.
And when Allie got married, I think about 15 couples went down. And this is a little smaller because it's the groom. So I think there's maybe 5 couples going.
Is he the physical therapist?
That's Ryan.
Ryan, okay.
This is
Yeah.
Matt's, so Allie's the oldest, then Matt.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So Mrs. Dugan, what would you write on your postcard?
I would just say that when those kids were little, I never missed the beach. I'd go down early in the morning, then I'd bring them home, and they were little enough to be going in for a nap in the afternoon. But I'd sit right on top of the beach, and I send them up to the YMCA and make sure they knew how to swim.
We went together.
That's right.
We all did. Megan, myself, Brian,
Yeah,
and Sean.
I'm sure.
And you would carpool. My mother and you would. Someone would drive us up there, and one.
remember that. You
Yeah, and then
remember.
the other one, because I was a terrible swimmer, and I took so many lessons. Everyone else was. I was still in polywogs, and everyone else had moved up.
Wow.
I know. And then they went from swimming with using their surfboards now.
Right, from
So-
swimming lessons to surfboards.
Yeah,
Right.
And
Yeah.
when you meet people today that had children and stayed in Avon years ago, they all mention the Washington Avenue beach with the elbow jetty with the kids. You didn't have to worry about
You
it.
didn't know, because it wasn't.
There were no waves.
Yeah, there were no waves there.
And one of the things I remember when I was maybe 10 or 12 years old, the water was so clean, you could look down and you'd see the crab coming over to bite you.
Sure. Yeah.
This is a beautiful picture.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
can't remember if I took that or
Probably-
I stole it from
Yeah.
Facebook.
It's a good crowd in there
Possible.
too.
Yeah,
Must
good
have been
crowd.
Must have been a July.
Nice day. Well, thank you very much.
All righty, my
See,
dear.
wasn't that
Thank you.
easy?
Thank
It
you.
was easy, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was a pleasure to do it.
Lance is
Yeah.
gonna, oh, thank you. Lance is gonna, the hard part, he's gotta edit it all.
Oh, does he? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
don't cut me out altogether.
You will not be cut out altogether. Everyone
very
who
much.
came will have a part.
How'd you find him?
I was lucky. So,
Yeah.
there's this, what's it called, Bark?
Yeah.
I was on my couch and I thought I had just been to my class and I thought now I'm gonna try to make this movie. We'll see if we can do this movie. So I said, who would I hire to my daughter? She's like, well, look for a wedding video guy. Maybe they would do it. So I put in making a video, historical video, and this site comes up called Bark, and it says register for what you want and leave a note. So I did that, and I had 2 responses, Lance and these people from Indiana.
Oh, wow.
And the lady in Indiana would not let go. No, I could do it. I said, but I'm in New Jersey, and I can't afford, I'm a nonprofit historical society. I can't afford travel, hotel, your food, nothing. So I don't think you can do it. And so then she'd email me back, no, you can't do it. So then Lance and I had 2 interviews, I guess, or 1 phone call or something. And the first thing you said to me was he loves to go to eat on the boardwalk. And then walk on the boardwalk. So he knew Avon.
Yeah.
He had been here before. And I interviewed another gentleman who works for the county, making like public service announcements and commercials for the county in Freehold. And he told me my idea was boring.
Oh, really? That's
Yes.
nice.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, I don't mean that. I'm like, well, you just
Oh, wow.
you just said you think. He said you're just going to show postcards and people are going to talk about them, and then you're going to like do the next postcard and they're going to talk about. I said, well, basically, but no.
Yeah.
So then I talked to you again after I talked to him, and then Lance just really wanted this project. I could tell.
Well, my wife's from
Yes.
the shore,
Right, she's Bricktown.
Brick, and she's never going to leave the shore area. So our favorite place to come is to Avon because we live right out on 195. So it's a really, it's a
Yeah.
straight
Oh, well, it's
line.
easy to come
Easy
in.
to get here.
Yeah, not only that, it became our favorite place for the last.
Yeah.
And you had a hat. You said I have an Avon hat.
Oh yeah, and I had a hat.
So I knew it was the right person.
Oh, right
there you
person
go.
hired.
Thank you for doing that.
And then
Sure.
then we find out he lives across the street from Jerry McGrinney's son out in Allentown.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
for goodness
Yeah,
sakes.
I know.
Yeah.
So I said, well,
And it's a small world. You got to get
Yeah.
the small world
yeah,
together.
you have
Yeah.
to. If there's that connection, and then the hat. So
But since the cameras aren't rolling, that Jerry McCarthy's showing us that house.
yeah,
That was the only nice thing he ever did to me.
poor Jerry.
He was so funny.
He calls me one
So
day
funny.
and he said, "Hey, Duke, I won this sales contest. 4 days, 3 nights down to Greenbrier for you and I and Mary and the Mary. All you have to do is drive." So I did the drive and we get down there. Bingo, bingo.